Hello everyone, welcome back to Ancestral Healing. Today I'm going to be talking about something that I truly love, which is sleep. I'm going to be talking about some reasons why maybe your sleep is interrupted, why you're waking up in the middle of the night. So I used to wake up in the middle of the night, but for the last few years I sleep like a log. I have no sleep issues and I'm so grateful for it. I get really good sleep every single night, and I think it's so important, and I want you to have good sleep too. So I'm making this video perhaps to try to help you out and figure out why your sleep is not optimal. Poor sleep is definitely very common in this day and age, but it's not normal and it should not be the norm. We should all be getting a good night's sleep. It is very important to be well rested. It sets the tone for the rest of the day and is a telltale sign of how your health is going. Waking up in the night once is normal. Maybe you have to go get up to pee or you toss and turn. But if you're waking up in the middle of the night 2, 3, 4, 5 or more times, then we've got to talk. So obviously there's many reasons why your sleep could be interrupted, why you could be waking up in the middle of the night, but I'm going to touch base on about 9 reasons. But there's more. Keep that in mind. So reason number 1 is alcohol intake. When you drink alcohol, you may find that you're able to fall asleep quickly. You have a glass of wine, you go to bed, and you knock out. But then you wake up in the middle of the night. This is because throughout the night, our liver enzymes are breaking down the alcohol. Alcohol also tends to suppress our REM sleep, which is so essential. Our REM sleep is one of the most restorative parts of our sleep. We need our REM sleep. Reason number 2 why your sleep may be impacted is caffeine. Maybe you are drinking caffeine too late in the day. Someone once told me a really good rule: just don't drink coffee after 12, and that should help you out a lot. Reason 3 why you may be experiencing sleep disruptions is medications. Certain medications and supplementations can disrupt your sleep. Potassium, for example, can interrupt our sleeping patterns. It would be wise to determine what time of the day to take your medications at, and whether or not any of your medications and supplementations interfere with each other. That could be a reason why your sleeping patterns are being impacted. Another reason that your sleep could be impacted is your stress levels. Are you stressed out? If you're a female, you're more at risk for this. If stress is the problem, try to get down to the root of it and, find some solutions, because you need sleep. And if you're lacking sleep, you can become more stressed and then it becomes a vicious cycle. Another reason is hypothyroidism. Underactive thyroid aids in sleep disruption. If you have an underactive thyroid, then you know that your hormones are a bit all over the place, which affects your sleep. Your hormones and the state of your hormones affect your sleep greatly. Another one is insulin resistance. Our body's demand for glucose decreases while we sleep, especially during the REM cycle where the glucose intake is at its lowest. If we are insulin resistant, we are essentially altering our body's ability to regulate blood sugars, while we sleep, and then this can result in sleep disruptions. Another one to consider if you find that you're having trouble sleeping, trouble falling asleep, or waking up numerous times in the middle of the night is to consider if your late night workouts are really serving you. They're okay for some people. Some people can go to the gym at night with no issue, but if you're having trouble sleeping and you're working out late at night, try to switch that workout time to maybe in the morning or in the afternoon and see if over time anything improves with your sleep. Another one is menopause. Women who go through menopause experience sleep disruptions, and it could be because, change in hormones, or you're very uncomfortable throughout the night, you're having getting hot flashes, feeling sweaty, your mood is changing, that's going around. The last and final reason why your sleep could be no bueno, meaning no good, is because you are let me get that one right first of all. Because you are metabolically inflexible. So, what does it mean to be the opposite of that? Metabolically flexible means that your body can switch from fat to glucose. You have the ability to switch from burning fat for energy to burning glucose for energy. This ability is extremely important for many of our bodily functions, especially for our mitochondrial energy production. These words, you guys. So that's about it, you guys. There are a lot more other reasons, of course, why your sleep may be disrupted. Um, it could be lack of sun exposure, not being outside enough. That one is super important. If you can go for a little walk during sunrise and sunset, it could really make the world of a difference on your sleep. Um, Another reason you could be waking up at night is Wi-Fi exposure, too much Wi-Fi, being too close to technology that has Wi-Fi, like your phone. So whenever I go to sleep, I always put my phone on airplane mode and I turn off the Wi-Fi and the Bluetooth. It could also be a poor sleep environment. Maybe you have a bright red light coming from your alarm clock. Maybe it's too hot in your room. Maybe it's too cold. Um, if you have sleep apnea, that's another reason why your sleep could be impacted, most definitely. And there are a couple of tips that I have, and one of them is honestly the one that you have the most control of and you can start right away is fixing your diet, fixing what you eat. And of course, you guys know me, I'm going to recommend an animal-based diet. If you need true healing, I'm going to probably recommend a carnivore diet. If you're suffering a whole lot, most definitely a strict carnivore diet, and that will, with time, improve your sleep. We need those animal fats. We need those animal fats to regulate our hormones. And last but not least, limit your water intake a few hours before bed, and that way you might not have to get up to go pee. I don't know what exactly was up with me before starting the carnivore diet, but I would literally wake up to go pee 5 times a night. It was weird. And then, of course, I started the carnivore diet, and with time, that just stopped. And now I sleep like a log. Thank you. So grateful, but super weird. Let me know how your sleep is, and does anyone else wake up at night to go pee like 5 times? Any other females? Anyone know what the reason for that is? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that with time, you too can get some good night's sleep. It's so important. And I wish you a great week ahead. Enjoy these other 2 videos on the screen. Have a good one.